what's up? I'm Colleen. Welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. And when I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. So hope you guys are having a great day so far. Mine is going nicely. In New York, it is actually very sunny and hot, so it's nice. It's so interesting. Last weekend we got snow, and now it's like 85 degrees. So you just never know with this world. It's so crazy. But anyway, for this video, I thought I would do a quick little mini review and demo of the Aether Beauty Joshua Tree palette. I am a big fan of Aether Beauty. I don't hear like a lot of people talk about it. I don't know why, but they're a really cool indie company. They are sold at Sephora too, but they're all clean, vegan and natural beauty. So it's really, really awesome. Like this whole package right here, aside from the metal tins inside, can all be recycled. So that's really, really cool, and I think that's awesome. Also, I love their whole vibe. They're like a very kind of new agey feeling company, and all their like palettes are kind of like crystal themed or nature themed, and all of them have like crystal powders infused into them, which I know some people might think is stupid, but like you all know how I feel about crystals, so yeah, I get excited. I really like them. They are on the pricier side, so I mean, it's up to you whether you think you want to spend the $50-something for each palette. I happen to really, really enjoy them, so when I have a little bit of extra money, I do pick up the palettes when they come out. I have the Crystal Grid and the Rose Quartz palette, and I was very happy with how they performed, so I decided I was going to pick this up because it's an all matte palette, which is something different for them, and I was really happy with how the other two performed, so I figured I was going to take the chance and pick this up. So let's open it up. First of all, I love their packaging. It's so cool. It looks kind of like a crystal, obviously. So just open it up, and it looks like this inside. There is no mirror, like I said, because you can recycle the packaging. And all of the names, sorry, it's a little dirty, are on this little thing right here. So you do have to keep this. In this palette is 12 shades of ultra matte finish inspired by the desert landscape in Joshua Tree. Crystal charged pigment infused with citrine powder to help with your skin's renewal while illuminating the skin with its light reflective crystals. Formulated with organic hemp derived from cannabis seed oil, organic shea butter, and organic coconut oil for uber smooth one swipe application and hydrated glowing skin is what it says. And I really like it so far. This is how it looks here. So I will swatch them for you. I'll start with these four on the end here. So the first one is Tumbleweed. The next one is Pixie Rock. The next one is Poppy. And the next one on that side is Rosewood. And they all are swatching really smoothly, like they feel really smooth. So that's them so far. And then the next I'll do, you know what I'll do? Yeah, I'll do the four in the middle right here. So the first one on that is Citrine, which is like a yellow. The next one is Ember Glow. The next one is Prickly Pear. And the last one in the center is called Wildflower. And then the final four, which are these four right here, is the green one is Joshua Tree. This one here is Mesquite. The black right here is New Moon. Ooh, that's an intense black. And the final one right here is Agave. Yeah, so they all swatched really, really beautifully. They seem very smooth. Just based on, I know swatches, you can't really judge how the palettes are going to perform, but they seem to have a decent amount of color payoff, so that's promising. So I'm excited to play around with this palette. So I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to get into creating a fun look with the Joshua Tree palette. So as always, I started by priming my eyes, and now I'm going to go into the Aether Beauty Joshua Tree palette, and I am going to go into the color Poppy right here. And I'm just going to go back and forth in my crease area just with that color. I find Aether Beauty shadows to be really nice. They're really pigmented and they usually blend out really nicely. I know, like I said earlier, they're on the pricey side, but they're one of the few things that I treat myself to because I really do enjoy the brand. And I'm just going to repeat that on the other eye. Now I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just brush over the top a little bit. And for my brow bone area, I'm actually going to dip into this IBY light eyeshadow in Nightfall that I got in my BoxyCharm Birchbox last month. And it just looks like it'll be really pretty color for the brow bone area. Yeah. For a nice highlight. I might use it for my inner corner too. I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm not actually. I already know what color I'm using. And now in the Aether Beauty palette, I'm going to go into, sorry, the names are on the thing. Okay. Tumblewood right here. And I'm just going to apply that to the lower part of my crease, bringing it pretty far in on the eye, but mainly focusing on the outer part. Just to kind of darken it up. I really like the way these two colors blend together. They look really pretty. And now I'm just going to repeat that on the other eye. And then on my mobile lid, I'm gonna do a combination of Citrine and Ember Glow. So I'm going to put Citrine on the inner corner of my mobile lid. And then I'm going to take Emberwood on the outer part of my mobile lid and just meeting them in the middle. So like that. And because I can't help myself, I want to add a little bit of sparkle. And this is an all matte palette, like I said earlier. So I'm going to dip into a color from Beauty Bar Beauty, and I'm just going to apply that to the like kind of center section of my mobile lid. I'm just going to go in with some glitter glue, which has become my best friend lately, which is terrible. I use it like constantly. Well, there's just so many shadows that set better under some glitter glue. Over some glitter glue. They just really pop better when they have a nice tacky base. So the color I'm going to go into, oh my god, I'm so nervous I'm gonna drop them, is Cranberry Cider, which looks like this. It's a really pretty color. I've been like really wanting to like use this color. I like the pop of sparkle and the look late, and I was like, oh, this look will be perfect. So like that, and now I'm just gonna repeat that on the other eye. So like this. So this is the final look right here. I'm really happy with it. I really love how it came out. It's nice and soft and pretty. I apologize, I forgot to bring you guys back on when I did my lower lash line, but all I did was I applied this Colourpop and Zoella liner to my waterline and then went back into the color Tumbleweed, which is the darker brown, under my lower lash line, and I put the color Esme from Beauty Bar Baby in my inner corner just for like a little goldishy pop, and that was it. So my final thoughts on the Aether Beauty Joshua Tree palette is that I really enjoy it. I think that it's a beautiful palette. The 4 colors that I used performed really nicely, so if they all follow suit, this will be a fantastic palette, which wouldn't surprise me because I've always had good luck with Aether Beauty. They've always been a palettes that I can count on to work really well. I'm really psyched that they finally made a completely just matte palette because there's so much you can do with it. It's probably going to be a great companion palette to the Crystal Grid, which I have, which is all just statins and metallics, so that'll be pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a look with those two in a video just because they'd be like good companion palettes to do. We'll see. There's just so much you can do with it. I really like it. I'm really glad that I caved and treated myself to it because I really do enjoy Aether Beauty. I love their whole vibe and everything like that. So overall, I really enjoy the palette, and if you have, I know it's a little on the pricey side, but if you feel like splurging, I would say go for it. I think it's a palette that you can do a lot with. So anyway, I think that's it for this video. So if you liked it, please feel free to give it a like. If you really like this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that is totally fine. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I will still send you tons of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way just for spending this second with me. As always, I will list everything that I am wearing on my face as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles in case you want to follow me there. I post pictures of looks that I do not film as well as pictures of my pets. And I think they are adorable, but of course we are all biased when it comes to our fur babies. But oh well. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!